Hello guys, and welcome back to the sports channel. This is a look ahead video to the game at Selhurst Park on Saturday. But before we get into the video, I've got some injury updates for you. Rasmus Højlund and Mason Mount are both back in training. There's going to be a late assessment to figure out whether or not they'll be able to feature in this game on Saturday. But let's get back to the video and the game on Saturday. Our last visit to Selhurst Park wasn't the best. We lost 4-0. It was an embarrassing defeat. Currently, 4 games without a win. They're 4 games without a win with 2 draws and 2 losses. So their losses were against teams like Brentford and West Ham. So these 2 teams they're teams that we should be beating anyway, including Crystal Palace as well. We should be beating them without any issue, really. Especially if we want to beat Man United, that we know we can be. We should be winning this game easily. In their last 4 games, they've conceded 7 goals. I know we've probably conceded more, but they've conceded 7 goals, and they've had to come back from behind to draw against Chelsea and Leicester City. And that's something that Man United can't afford. We can't afford to do that. If we do end up going ahead in this game, we have to be careful, complacent. We can't be complacent. We have to be we have to kill off the game. Once we go ahead, we have to kill off the game. We can't give them the opportunity to come back and draw level like they did against Chelsea and Leicester City. So we can't afford to do that. We have a good couple of results against the Leicester team, and that should give us the boost that we need in terms of confidence. Our players, they should be confident, and they should be confident enough going into this game knowing that they're going to win this game, or they're not going to allow the repeat of what happened last season to happen again. The key players for them, for Crystal Palace, is Eze and Matata. So the Matata is their striker. He's a worker. You know, this is going to be a battle between him and Matthias de Ligt, and also Martinez as well, because I know Martinez is going to be in for a fight. And also Eze, this is where Manu Ugarte, it's going to be his first test against a Premier League opponent, and I'm hoping that it's going to start. Once it starts, then we can assess the way he plays or how he approaches that game. So this is an opportunity for him to show himself. Really, it's to show himself. This is it's a different team. This is not Barnsley, so it's a different team. So I want to see a different type of performance. Not from just Manu Ugarte, but from the whole team as a whole. So the key battles are going to be Matata and de Ligt, Ugarte and Eze. And obviously I want to see my wingers and my creative midfielders also doing their job on the other end as well. But I've got a predicted lineup. I've got 2 predicted lineup for this game. Excuse me. So I've got 2 predicted lineup for this game. Onana in goal, obviously. Our right back will be Mazraoui. Centre back Matthias de Ligt, Martinez, and left back will be Dalot. Until Luke Shaw returns, that's going to be our starting left back. And in the middle, my first prediction, I've got Ugarte and Maino in the midfield. Older midfield, because I've gone with a 4-2-3-1 formation, which is usually the formation that we go with anyway. So I got a 4-2-3-1 formation, and up top I've decided to go with Joshua Zirkzee, Rashford on the left, and AMAD on the right. That's my first predicted team, which is a strong team. But one thing I didn't mention in my last video with Barnsley was the balance of that team. The balance of the team that was put out against Barnsley. So that's what brought me to my second prediction for the predicted lineup anyway for this game on Saturday. So my second predicted, the back 4 still the same, but in the middle, the 2 older midfield, I've gone for Casemiro and Ugarte. Now, I feel like Casemiro can still get about with somebody solid protecting him. because I feel like he's meant to be the one protecting our back four lines, but I feel like someone needs to protect him as well, push him a bit forward, because we know that he can do a little bit more up top. Well, not up top, but in the towards the final third, up in the midfield. We know he can do a little bit more than what he's doing currently. So I would push him up a bit and allow Manu Ugarte to just sit in front of the center, in front of our defense line. Just sit there and just cover, break up play, and recycle ball and things like that. That's why I've gone for this one. But another thing I've done is I've actually changed the wingers, because I would like to see GARNACHO and AMAD actually start. They're both sharp when they start their game. They're both kind of sharp and direct. In some instances, GARNACHO especially is more direct. So I don't want to take anything away from Rashford, because I don't want him to lose his confidence, based on the fact that he's got a lot of confidence right now. So I don't want him to lose his confidence. But what I want to see, again, this is just a prediction. I'm not saying that this is a must, because we've still got a lot of games in the season for AMAD and GARNACHO to actually start together. And I've actually gone with Rashford up top as well. So I put Rashford up top, relegated Zexa to the bench. And with this lineup, I feel like it's more balanced. There's a lot of speed. There's more creativity with Casemiro, with Bruno Fernandes, and we have speed with Rashford, AMAD, and GARNACHO. So I don't know. I feel more confident with that team, with my second predicted lineup, than I do with the first. I feel like the second one is more balanced, is more purposeful. You know, where I'm not taking anything away from Meno, but I think Meno deserves the most rest right now. I think it looks a bit jaded, and it just needs a bit more rest. And he's played a lot of games for a very young lad. He's played a lot of games, and I feel like he could do with a rest. But that being said, I'm expecting Man United to come out with a win. It would be better if we can win by 3 goals. I do feel like I do see 3 goals in this game for Man United. I do see 3 goals, and I do believe that we should be winning this game. Well, I wouldn't say with relative ease, but yeah, close enough. You know, especially the teams that have already beaten Crystal Palace in this season already. They've lost to West Ham. They've lost to Brentford. Not saying that they're a shit team. They're not a shit team, but they're not better than Man United on paper. At least on paper, they're not better than Man United. You know what I mean? So, and I still feel like even in footballing wise, they shouldn't be better than us. And this is the teams that we should be beating. This is the teams that we should be looking at as 3 points. You know, we should be looking at them as 3 points. Literally, they should be 3 points. But again, Man United tend to make simple things difficult, simple games difficult, easy games difficult. But hopefully, we'll get the best out of Man United against this team, against Crystal Palace. And yeah, I'm just here for it. I'm here for it. I'm waiting for it. I can't wait for us to kick off our 5:45. I think it's 5:45. From don't quote me on that, but I think the kickoff's at 5:45. So I'm looking forward to the game. And yeah, 3 points, of course, is what I'm expecting. Nothing less. But don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.